everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good, and today we are going to get back with our daily practice exercise. We have been learning a lot of songs, learning a lot of techniques with the Learn from Legend series as well, but we should always remember to stay in touch with our basics. So today we'll be learning an elaborate practice exercise that can help you in a lot more different ways. Now, I got a DM from one of our subscribers, Faiz, and his question was, see, I'm able to follow what you're trying to teach me, but when I sing in the actual tempo or the actual speed, I'm not able to sing it. This is a very common problem, and it is a problem for me as well. Even I can't attempt things at the first go in the actual tempo. And for many songs, I can still not attempt in the actual tempo. But there is always a trick to achieve that or to get there. Now, the trick here is, what we have to do is, first we'll have to listen to the song multiple times. That is the very first thing that we should do, so that we get a hold of all those things that they are trying to sing. Now, the next thing is to try and sing it in a very slow pace. For example, there is this phrase from the song called Aao Balma. So this is the phrase, right? This is still not the actual tempo. The actual tempo is much more faster. But what we have to do is, we have to listen to the song multiple times. And then try and sing it very slow. Alright, so this is the very slow pace of that. Now slowly you can try and increase the tempo. And then now we increase it a little more. Now, once we get a hold of it, as we increase and as we keep practicing, our voice gets really flexible, okay? Our voice gets really flexible to attempt all these kind of runs. Once we are comfortable with this in the slower pace, now it is the time for you to try in the actual tempo. But even when you try in the actual tempo, you will slip a lot. I have slipped multiple times, 100 times, 200 times. I've slipped multiple times. But just keep at it. Make sure whenever you slip, so whenever you slip like this, right? Try and get back from the top, okay? Okay, now I sing it slow and then I get back at it and then again I try in the actual tempo. So when you practice your voice, so when you give your voice this kind of a training, you will be able to attempt any runs in any speed, okay? Now, this one is something that is already there in a song, right? So we know this song. This is a song from Coke Studio and we have heard this song multiple times. But if you're trying a very new song where you haven't even heard what it is and they're using a beautiful run, fast run, and you want to try it, okay? So your voice should be flexible enough to attempt those runs, right? So you can't have a very stiff voice trying to sing a fast run in just few hours. So that will not help. So what can help you get there is trying to get your voice flexible enough to attempt those runs. And how can this be possible is by sticking to the basics. When you try all these basic lessons that I have put, any lessons it can be, sa re sa ga re sa ma ga re sa ma pa ma ga re sa. But we not just practice in swaras, we also practice in akara. So when you give your voice these kind of trainings, right? And when you listen to a new song and you want to attempt something from the song which you have not even heard of, these practice exercises will help you a lot to attempt those runs. So that is the reason we have to stick to the basics and try and learn all these things. I mean, keep in touch with that. So any time in day you can try these exercises, because these exercises are the ones that is going to take you a long way. So today we'll be learning an elaborate exercise that will help you gain flexibility to your voice. Okay, and thank you Faiz for asking that question. I hope this tip helps you. So keep practicing and I'm sure you're definitely going to get there. So with that, let's set our Shruti box in the scale A and then get into the video. Like the usual days of practice, let's sing one round of our ragam, which is Shankarabharanam ragam, and then let's get into the exercise today. Sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Beautiful. Now we have learnt a lot of small patterns and small exercises like sa re ga re sa ma ga re sa, or sa re ga ma ma pa. Like this we have learnt, and we have learnt a number of other exercises which are all very small. Now what we are going to do is elaborate the exercise. Okay, and how are we going to do that is we are going to sing a longish pattern, and we are trying to attempt that today. And the pattern is going to be sa re ga ma ga re sa re ga ma. This is our pattern. I know there are a lot of notes in that, however, it is very simple. Now, what you see in the screen is the notes and the numbers according to it. Now, what we are going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, which is sa re ga ma, and then we'll add 3, 2, ga re, and then again we'll complete it with 1, 2, 3, 4, sa re ga ma. So the whole pattern is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how our whole pattern is going to be, and we are going to extend it from the lower sa to the upper sa. Okay, now let's try this very slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what we are going to try today. Sa re ga ma ga re sa re ga ma. Beautiful. Now let's try this once again. Sa re ga ma ga re sa re ga ma. Now we'll have to extend it, right? We'll have to go to the next thing. So now what will be the numbers? 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be our next thing. And how will we sing that? Re ga ma pa ma ga re ga ma pa. Beautiful. Now first and second together. Sa re ga ma ga re sa re ga ma re ga ma pa ma ga re ga ma pa. Perfect. Now let's continue. I will also give the numbers in the screen. You can have a reference of that for your reference, so you can follow that anytime you get stuck. Just stop and try to get that swara and then sing along. Okay, ga ma pa da pa ma ga ma pa da ma pa da ni da pa ma pa da ni pa da ni sa ni da pa da ni sa. And then there is also the descent, and the numbers will be 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5. 8 being our upper sa. Alright. Sa ni da pa da ni sa ni da pa. Let's continue from here. Ni da pa ma pa da ni da pa ma da pa ma ga ma pa da pa ma ga pa ma ga re ga ma pa ma ga re ma ga Beautiful. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to speed this up a little bit and then try the whole thing right from ascending and then the descending. Okay? How about singing in this tempo? Sa re ga ma ga re sa re ga ma. So let's try and sing this in this tempo. Ready? Sa re ga ma ga re sa re ga ma. Re ga ma pa ma ga re ga ma pa. Ga ma pa da pa ma ga ma pa da. Ma pa da ni da pa ma pa da ni. Pa da ni sa ni da pa da ni sa. Sa ni da pa da ni sa ni da pa. Ni da pa ma pa da ni da pa ma. Da pa ma ga ma pa da pa ma ga. Pa ma ga re ga ma pa ma ga re. Ma ga re sa re ga ma ga re sa. Beautiful. But what we did here was we took breaks in between. Sa re ga ma ga re sa re ga ma. We took a break there and then we started. Now what we'll do is we'll try and sing continuously. It is going to be difficult, but you have to try it. Okay? Sa re ga ma ga re sa re ga ma pa ma ga re ga ma pa da pa ma ga ma pa da ni da pa ma pa da ni sa ni da pa da ni sa. Now the descent. Sa ni da pa da ni sa ni da pa ni da pa ma pa da ni da pa ma ga ma pa da pa ma ga re ga ma pa ma ga re sa re ga ma ga re sa. Beautiful. Now let's try and increase it a little more. How about sa re ga ma ga re sa re ga ma. So now let's try it in this tempo. Sa re ga ma ga re sa re ga ma pa ma ga ga ma pa da pa ma ga ma pa da ni da pa ma pa da ni sa ni da pa da ni sa. Now the descent. Sa ni da pa da ni sa ni da pa ma pa da ni da pa ma ga ma pa da pa ma ga re ga ma re sa re ga ma ga re sa. Beautiful. Now I did find it little difficult to catch breath while coming down, but you have to keep practicing this and you will definitely get a hold of it. Now, the most important thing that is going to give you flexibility is practicing this in Akara. For example, the last run that we tried, right, in the faster pace. Sa re ga ma ga re sa re ga ma. But when you sing this in Akara, that is what gives you the flexibility to your voice. But to go to Akara, we should be very strong in the swaras that we are singing. That is the reason it is good to practice the swaras first and then go to the Akara. Okay? Now, how will it sound when we sing this in Akara? So, when your voice gets flexible enough to sing this kind of speeds, that's when all these phrases from the movie songs or whatever songs that you're learning. So all these things gets very easy for your voice. Okay, so that is the reason it is very important to practice this in Akara. Don't worry about it. We'll be seeing that in the next class. So till then, keep practicing this and I'll see you soon with the same exercise in Akara in our next video. Till then, take care and keep singing.